If you're someone that's trying to break free from a victim mentality, from a woe is me mentality, this episode will help for you. It's all about breaking up with woe and reclaiming your life. Welcome back to Tired of Thinking. I'm Golden Girl, and let's get straight into it as always. So first off, no more woe is me. It's time to reclaim your life and remember who you are. It's time to give this life your all. It's time to stop playing small. And I'm gonna say this gently because I know this life hits hard sometimes. There are things that have happened in this life that we didn't choose for ourselves. There are things that have happened that we wish went differently or didn't happen at all. Things that have hurt us, things that have shaped us. But those things don't get to decide who we are or who we become in this life. We do. We do. Nobody else, babe. You. Our past does not define us, and we are not a victim of our circumstances. Even though, like I said, these circumstances have been unjust, have been unfair, have hurt us, have shaped us, have gone differently than what we would have ever imagined for ourselves and in our lives, we are still not a victim of them. We still get to decide what we want out of this life. We still get to give ourselves everything we've ever dreamt of. No more being a background character in your own life. That's a prison. Is this your life or not? Okay, then act like it, move like it, think like it. Get up, break up with woe, sign those divorce papers, baby, okay? Nobody's coming to save you. And if you've been waiting for somebody to save you, you've most likely been waiting for yourself, if I'm being honest with you. Nobody's coming to save you, and that's a blessing because it puts your destiny back in your hands. Can you imagine your destiny being in somebody else's hands? No, that's a prison. Prison. No, not on my watch. Woe has kept you comfort for long enough. Woe has been your safe space for long enough. And I'm not saying this to invalidate. I'm saying this to empower you to take back ownership of your life. You are already a living miracle. Of the however billion, trillion sperms it took to create you, here you are, baby. Here you are. What are you going to do with that life? I hope you're not going to throw it away. I hope you're not going to just stay stuck in this victim mentality and this woe is me mentality forever. No. At any given time in this life, you can change. At any given time in this life, you can decide, I no longer want this for myself. I'm not happy. This current version of myself is not getting me what I deserve, what I want, what I desire. You can change. Start with one thing, my friends, and change. Some of y'all have forgotten who you are, and I'm here to remind you. It's time to take back ownership of your life, your good life. Yes, I said good. I did say good life. I know it may not seem like you have a good life in this moment, but that's where I'm going to challenge you to change your assumptions about the way you view your life, the people around it, and the world around you. I want you to start assuming the best of this life, to start assuming the best of yourself, people, and situations. Yes, even people. And it's not to be naive. Assuming the best in people and situations and assuming the best in this life is not about being naive. It's about clarity. When you assume the best of this life, you're able to see this life and the world around you for what it truly is. Because when you're assuming the worst, everybody hates you. Everybody's out to get you. Everything is dark. Everything is gloomy. Everything sucks, right? But when you assume the best, now we have clarity. Now we can see. Assuming the best is clarity because you're no longer blinded by the lens of assuming the worst. You're no longer blinded by your lack goggles. You're not viewing this life from a lens of lack. You're assuming the best of it. And then you're moving accordingly. If you're still receiving undesirable experiences while assuming the best, now you have a compass, now you have a guide, and vice versa. If you start to experience more desirable experiences, you have a guide, you have a compass. If you want change in your external, you first have to change your internal. Your external ain't gonna change if your internal stays the same. That's not how life works. Sorry to break it to you. That's just not how it works. If this current version of self is no longer serving you, change. If you're tired of who you are, change. If you dislike who you are, change. Pick one thing and then go from there. You can change. Like I said, the world around us is always moving, it's always changing. What's to say we can't change or move or evolve? Who told us that? Who told us that we have to stay the same? Who told us that we have to stay stuck in this identity for forever? I'm on my like 12th life at this point. I don't even know. I've changed so many times in the 29 years I've been on this planet. And I'm sure I'm going to continue to change and evolve. That's life. Get out of these rigid mindsets about how this life works. Rigidity is the killer of creation, expansion, and growth. Be willing to pivot, be willing to expand, be willing to change. When you're in this freaking relationship with woe is going to have you thinking that that this is all that life has to offer. No. Despite everything, this life is a good life. I know what it's like to hate life. I know what it's like to hate yourself, to find yourself insufferable as a person, to find the people in the world around you insufferable. But what is hating yourself gonna do for you? I had to ask myself that. What is hating myself gonna do for me? It's just gonna keep me stuck when the world around me is moving and changing. Everything is changing and growing and evolving, and I'm stuck. What type of life is that? That's not the type of life that I wanted for myself, and that's not the type of life that you deserve. I deserved better. You deserve better. We all deserve better. Abundance is our birthright. This life is not just about suffering. God did not just put us on this earth to suffer and wallow and be in this freaking relationship with woe. No. Of course, life sucks when you think the worst of it. Like, this life is very literal, right? What you assume of this life is what it's going to be, because this life is very literal. This is your life, baby. Your life. Y'all. Yeah. Do you understand how blessed we are to be alive, to have breath? As long as you have breath, you are abundant. As long as you have breath, you can decide at any given moment that you want to break up with woe, reclaim your life, take back ownership of your life, stop being a background character in your own life, be an active participant in your life. Your life. You hear that? Your life. Like I said before, and I'm going to say it again, nobody is coming to save you. And honestly, that's a blessing, because it puts your destiny back in your hands. Your hands. If your destiny is in someone else's hands, that's a prison, baby. That's a prison. That's suffering. So stop waiting around no, baby. If you're waiting around for someone to save you, like I said, I'm going to say it again. You're waiting for yourself to get up. That's what you're waiting for. So wait no more. Okay? You can forgive yourself. You can choose to forgive yourself. And forgiveness is an everyday choice. It's not just I forgive myself in this one moment and then 2 hours later, I don't. No, like, it's an everyday choice. It's a moment by moment choice. You have to actively choose to forgive yourself. Every time those thoughts of despair, of woe is me, of I'm a bad person, I'm a horrible person, I deserve bad things. No, you don't. You fucking don't. You don't. You don't deserve bad things. You deserve all the good that this life has to offer. Remind yourself that and forgive yourself. It's okay to let go. It's okay to move on. You don't have to bear this weight of the past, of your circumstances forever. You don't have to. I know it might feel like you have to, but you don't. You genuinely don't. You deserve peace. You deserve to be free. You deserve to give this life your all. You deserve to grab life by the balls. Be audacious. Take up space. Grit, faith, and audacity, baby. I have a video all about that. This summer and beyond, we are breaking up with woe. No more woe is me. It's enough. Are we not tired of suffering? Are you not tired of suffering? It's enough. You have served your time, child. You've served your time. It's time you're free now, okay? Release. You don't have to be shackled to the past. You don't have to be shackled to your circumstances. You are no longer a prisoner of the past. You are no longer a prisoner of your circumstances. I'm claiming it for you, and I want you to claim it for yourself too. I believe in you, but it's not enough for me to believe in you, child. Unfortunately, it's not enough. So you got to believe in yourself too. Okay, help me help you type shit. Okay, come on, we friends, right? I hope. Y'all have forgotten who you are, and I'm here to remind you. You don't have to stay a victim of these circumstances. Even though these circumstances have wronged us, have been unjust, have been painful, have hurt us, have shaped us, nonetheless, at least they have shaped us. Hopefully we've learned from the past. Hopefully we've learned from undesirable experiences. Because we have to remember that every person placed in your situation that we come across in this life is an experience. I understand how this life can be, okay? I'm not just here on my high horse talking at y'all, I'm talking with y'all because I get it. This is coming from a recovering crash out of a Xanax addict that used to hate themselves and the world around me. I used to be an insufferable person, truly, and I can own that. But now, I love myself, y'all. I love myself, I love the world around me. I've accepted that I cannot control my environment, I can only control self. I've accepted that control outside of self is an illusion. I've accepted that I have more power than I give myself credit for. When you're in cahoots with woe, you ain't able to see what this life really has and offer for you. When you're in cahoots with woe, you're not able to see how powerful you are as a person. So like I said before, break up with woe. You get to decide. Nobody else. Nobody else. Okay? Capiche? This is part 3 of my Identity Bootcamp series. I hope we are learning, growing, evolving, having fun throughout this series. Part 1 was all about self-concept and understanding and accepting that not everybody in this life is going to understand us or like us, and that is okay. Part 1 was also about growing your self-concept, being more curious about self instead of being curious about other people's perceptions of you. Part 2 was all about releasing control, detachment, returning your awareness to self, and allowing life to unfold without us freaking micromanaging it and hovering over it. And this is part 3, all about breaking up with woe, reclaiming your life, and not being a victim of these circumstances. Okay, so thank y'all so much. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think. Any vibes, judgments, questions, comments, let me know. Email me if you have any longer questions, any video ideas, anything, child, any circumstances that you want to talk about. I got you. I've been thinking about doing like some type of like Q&A or something. So just email me. Okay. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, please. We are on our way to 1,000 subscribers. That's crazy. So yeah, thank y'all so much. And don't forget, this is your life, nobody else's. Okay. Break up with woe. Bye, my friends. And oh yeah, this is Tired of Thinking podcast. I'm Golden Girl. Y'all already know what's up. All right, bye.